And now it is our time for the children. So today is Mother's Day. And so we celebrate the moms among us with pictures, beginning with young mothers and gradually moving forward to older mothers, and otherwise in no particular order. And as we watch these beautiful pictures, I want to reflect a bit on Mother's Day. Everybody knows that it is supposed to be a happy time, and that kids are supposed to give thanks for their mothers and show them how much they appreciate them. And oftentimes Mother's Day is a happy day, and children find it easy to show their appreciation to their moms. But sometimes it isn't so easy. And there are a lot of reasons why that might be the case. Somebody's mother may have died, so they aren't here to thank. So Mother's Day can make them feel sad, not happy. And in this strange time we are presently living in, some people may not be able to be with their mothers because it's not safe right now. And that can make them sad too. But there are other reasons why Mother's Day can be hard. And that is because sometimes children can be angry with their mothers. Here's the thing. There are no perfect mothers, just as there are no perfect children. Sometimes children have to forgive their mothers, just as sometimes mothers have to forgive their children. Being a mother isn't easy. In fact, it can be very, very hard sometimes. When a woman becomes a mother, she isn't given a guidebook that tells her what to do in every single situation. She has to decide as best she can when to be strict and when not to be strict, when to protect her children from making bad choices, and when to let her children go ahead and make bad choices so they can learn about the consequences of their actions. It's so easy to know. It's not easy to know what is the best thing to do in any given situation. And oftentimes, mothers get hungry and tired and stressed out and feel unloved themselves, just like everybody else does. And when they do, it can be particularly hard for them to make the right decisions about how to act as a mother. So, as I said, sometimes children get angry at their mothers. And sometimes that anger can fool them, because then they forget how deep down, underneath that anger, they really do love their mothers. Generally speaking, mothers do the best they know how by their children. And because they aren't God, their knowledge is far from perfect. So there are no perfect mothers. But there is one thing I think you can say about what I might call a real mother. And in this way, all real mothers are like Jesus. Jesus said, "Greater love has no one than that they lay down their life for their friends." Which is to say, the greatest kind of love is a love that would be willing to die if necessary for another person. Which is what Jesus did for all of us when he chose to let his life be taken from him on the cross. Fortunately, most mothers never had to make such a choice. But if a mother were somehow forced to choose between her continuing to live on this earth and her child continuing to live on this earth, the mom would always say, "Let my child live. Let me be the one who dies." Which is to say, a mother loves her child more than she loves her own life in this world. A mother's love is greater than the fear of death. And so, even though there is no such thing as a perfect mother, in this way, every real mother shows us something of Jesus' great love. The same love God has for every one of us. And so, God, today we give thanks for our mothers and their love for us. Those who are here on earth with us, as well as those who have gone ahead of us to be with you in heaven. We also thank you for the women who have loved us like a mother. Today we recognize how important mothers are and how hard it is to be a mother. Today we also ask that our mothers be given the grace to forgive us when we have somehow hurt them. And we ask for the grace to forgive our mothers when they have somehow hurt us. We ask you, O God, to bless all the mothers of this world, because it isn't an easy thing to be. We pray for them to receive all the support they need, all the rest they need, all the courage they need to be able to carry out their holy calling to love their children like Jesus has loved us. And Matthew, what is it that we always say at the end of our time together? That's right, Matthew. There's always room in the circle.